Welcome back to part 2 of Why I'm Underground 3, and we are going to undergo another seismic shift in the direction of things and introduce a poet. Is that the right word?
Yes.
From Scunthorpe, all the way from Scunthorpe, has come to read his poetry for us, the magnificent Spartacus T. Ruth.
Hello, I'm Spartacus. Come on, I'm Spartacus. That's fucking better. Okay. Right, so I've been at this about a year. I used to be a very angry man. Whether or not you want to call me a poet, you can find out at the end of this, can't you? So, Master of Ceremonies. Hello, and welcome to the show. It's a romance of brilliance, my life of to and fro. Allow me, if you will, the time to let you slip inside the mind of the one, the only, Spartacus T. Ruth. The infamous, the notorious, the all-round fucking glorious Stevie fucking P. Spartacus Parkins. The angry ant, tiny temper, Mr. Nasty, Sticker Steve, Angry Steve, Army Steve, the machine, Cyrus the virus, burnt grills and judgment. All names given me. The owl and the monkey, and just lately, Shouty Steve, Military Steve. Talking and shouting, I've had Marry Me shouted at uni, plus many names behind my back. A legend in my living room, a leg end, a bell end, a dickhead, and a tool. I'm a deep down thinker, an all-round bloody good mister. I know this because I've been a bastard, downright sarcastic, perhaps even sadistic, or is that masochistic? By the way, I'm Steve. Not Pirate Steve, C6 Steve, or even camera up the bum Steve. Oh no, here he comes, lowering the tone. Don't roll your eyes and I'll try not to drown. Just a playful introduction to the one, the only, infamous Mr. P. The new age bard, the travelling Noah, the beatnik poet, a thespian. Not names I've given myself, so stifle your jeers, open your ears, close your mouths, and allow me to pleasure you into verse, to ease you into the one and only, Stephen the First James Parkins. Thank you. Now, timing now is all we have. Time is red or black. I've done things I can't take back, and I've struggled to live with it. There's a darkness I know. It shakes me down. It follows me around. What is to be done that can't be undone? I've admitted these things. I stood and faced my shit. Millstone like rope around my neck. Grinding, dragging, snagging. With or without a noose, I am not for breaking. Resilience in my making. And I said, I don't know how to live with it. Darkness. I lied. This darkness, my shadow, the trickster, warms with me, provides a glow of the absurdities, provocative approaches, proactive. This war, no longer protracted. I'm excited, exalted. Time is now. The now is all we have. All we have is now. Thank you. Things piss me off. Instead of punching people, I punch paper now. So I got pissed off the other day and wrote about it. Chops. Are you a pig? Because as I smell bacon. Or is that gammon? The irony in your, I'm not racist. But if you're stating the whole world is racist, then yes, I can agree. Do you think Britain is racist then? A connotation of imperial might, still indignant to my last supposition. A slight and malice, a twisted hand of hate. The Zionist and his mates represent all that is wrong. These classless dickheads, Freemasons, Bigotry at its finest, opening your chops, letting the bacon spill out. The jewellery of a Zionist at its finest, symbolic of Zionism to divide. The symbolism of the square and compass. So my old pork chop. For one last time, according to Lord Scotland, Sir William McPherson, David Lammy MP, and the United Nations, the UK is, and most definitely is, inherently and systemically indoctrinated with racist ideology. What do you say to that, Sir Winston Churchill? But according to your bacon, Iran wants to wipe out the Jews, and I'm wrong. Okay, me old pork sword. Israel are doing no wrong. Down with the brown people, eh? As you stand before me, proud in display of your Northern Ireland campaign medal. Pleased as punch, doing an old man's dirty work. Thank you. All that I can. Kraken is awakening, no hiding from this beast. The black dog pales to the abyss of this. My head, heart and gut, it wants to feast. Abysmal, mythical nightmare writhing, climbing sliver and slime. Coils and curls creeps from the deep, out from the dark pit of your soul, mourning you, harbouring you, dark thoughts on reap. Tentative tenacity taking you. The tentacle coils around and around, each wrap gripped, suckered. Is it pulling me down or pulling itself up? Am I drowning in the abyss? Feels like I'm choking to this bastion of blight. I'm tired, so tired. I know I must fight today, tonight, to carry on with no light. Sliver, slime, slither, creep and crawl. Silent, its deadliest coils gathering, sliding in and out of my flesh. I can't breathe, I can't sleep, I can't eat. The Kraken consumes me, unfurling its legs, ripping flesh from bone. Body parts in arms, an arm around my neck, hangman's noose, and more limbs sprawl from my mouth. I gaggle my words, my pain, the Kraken feeding me all over again. Then I remember the courage within, that course through this man, the light that I am. The Kraken don't win. The tall ship is strong and built to stand fast. The lighthouse is sturdy, and the beacon shines night and day. Master of many, captain of none, I'm afraid, dear Kraken, you nearly won. Never with me, for you see, I am the beacon, the hope, the love you can't feel. So be gone like the dog on the electric eel. You want me to dwell in your hell, feel like the eel and howl at the moon. I am my fate, I am my storm. I am the light, the dark night. You don't say when I'm done. You don't know what I am. Forever I will be all that I can. Thank you. Poetry police. Poetry police. He's got no iambic pentameter and he uses the F word like a full stop. That's not poetry, it's spoken word. Poetry is fluffy. It's written and it flows. Ah, you went to college, how little do I know. Poetry police, poetry police. He don't know haikus, he's in Japanese, and I do run along. Poetry police, poetry police. Or is it just uni studied snobbery? You took a course in the fine art of literary gobbing and now likes to wobble off. Poetry police, poetry police. I care not for your sonnet, I know I write them well, though you do well to listen. Learning a spoken word came long before old Shakespeare, so guess what? Fuck off. Poetry police, poetry police. Them do-gooders and the two-shoers. You don't scare me. I've met you all before. Lovey-dovey romantics and the quiet tragics. We're artists all the same. Poetry police, poetry police. Now, not one to beat my chest, but where the fucking fuck have you all fucked off to? Typically literary, long gone, ran along, tutting with some villanelle to spell. Poetry police, poetry police. He's no poet, it's spoken word. Is performance narcissistic? It's not the silence, brilliance, written form. Those spoken are not poems. Poetry police, behave you fools. I doubt you know what poetry even means. There are many styles, so you do you, and I'll do me. Exactly the fuck as I please. Poetry police. Poetry with artistic license. Poesis in ancient Greek. The act of creation and making as I speak. Poetry police. Now's a nice fact for you. Right back into school you go. Homer's epic poems were originally performed at festivals. Performances such as the Panathenea, or however the fuck you spell it, or say it, in Athens. Poetry police. For the performers were known as rhapsodes. So a Spartacus Rhapsody, if you please. Thank you. One day, I may sit upon a mountaintop, sitting still, admiring the view, looking up to the sky, pondering over some clouds, and write about a daffodil. One day, I may write about fluffy stuff and lovely sentences, memories or beautiful scenes. Well, not today. One day, I may be free to see fit to write about all the beauty I've found, the joy I've held in my hands. One day, I may reflect on the abundance of brilliant minds that I've fed, that I've inspired, that I've held aloft. One day, but not today. Today, I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. The fear still lingers. Scared of nothing, scaring me. One day, I may. Thank you. Beautiful Alice. A beautiful lie, the truth be told. A symbiotic dalliance. Alchemical romance. Dive in 2 feet deep. Find the Alice in my sleep. This sleeping beast. Rabbit hole, fear, no, don't come near. It's time to feed and settle this beast. Trip inside, behind the eyes, no third eye blind. Awakening the shadows of this shit to the untrained eye is hell. Unrestrained self melts, the ego deficit. The 11th dimension, reality is legit. Inside the third eye, insanity released, somewhere lost behind the eyes. In between here and now, lost behind the crown. Time flies, time dies. Embrace the shadows, this too shall pass. Remembrance, you asked for this hit, accept it. Nobody tells you this. The shadowing spirituality, it hurts like shit. It's not all fancy paint, lights and fluffy glitz. No happy faces, dark spaces, horrid places, awakening. No sleeping or hiding from this beast. This shift, bending, mind, warping your reality. Eye of Horus, no hocus pocus. All talking tongues, seeing ancient sacred geometry. Cyclical torment will send you around the fucking bend. I could not get out of bed. It was dark and damp in my head for days. Then that Easter Sunday, I ate the egg, calling out to me, eat me, eat me, eat me. So I did. I bit one chunk, then another. Fuck it, let's dive in. What's meant to be will be. Alice, she came for me. Ayahuasca in a fucking chocolate bar. Fuck my life, that took me far. Dropped me on the other side of make-believe, a psychedelic, insane thing. Spat me out and all around I saw and felt insanity. An untold love. I see all sides of me and remind myself of who I am. To be lost at sea. I found my oars and rowed ashore. No acquiesce. I stood tall, embracing what time threw me. The lessons are still unfolding. There's a wind in my sails. The darkness in my mind is to force upon and keep my light shining bright, bright behind the eyes. My third eye, pineal gland, sharp, declassified, I spy. Magical medicinal plant medicine, to slip inside the back of your eyes, to look inside, and now all you see is upside down, is this matrix. A beautiful Alice, beautiful lies, the truth be told. Light work is shadow work, hard truths unfold. It's not all love and light, and sunshine and rainbows. I've pissed dimensions, different hues, danced in the dark, find your feet. Little by little the drumbeat rolls. Which doctor? Which doctor? Doctor says, take your meds. Shamanic, shaking one's head. Demons reversed, no meds. Dance with the devil. Anger was an angel once. Like I said, I could not raise my head. I could not get out of bed. Days and days in some days, until I found my yours in my Alice psychedelic haze. Thank you. This is about the only poem I can recite off the top of my head, and let's see if I fluff it now, okay? This is time well spent. Blinded by my anger, man. The mindless man, the angry man, being the kind of mad that makes you glad. Have you sat and listened to your bad men? For only then will you know it's time well spent. For I've climbed the mountains on my shame. I walked through the fields on my blame. I've swam in the tears, cried from all my pain. I've looked deep into the eyes that despise, and I've shut down my ears from the ears of lies. My time's now, time to rise. It was no surprise, I was destined to be no ordinary man. Beside me a lost boy found a soul, who rose from crime, who rose from lies. He dried those eyes behind the pain. It was me, too blind to see a life from kind. I climbed the mountains on my shame. I walked through the fields on my blade. I swam in the tears, cried from all my pain. I looked deep into the eyes that despise, and shut down my ears from the years of lies. Inspiring from afar transpires, I've got scars to quit. To rip rap from slammed jail doors, the sergeant scorns, you'll be no more. My words rapping sprang like traps. It's like that. I'm waking, no baking. I'm making it, not faking it. Life's made me a hit, hitting paper, the new peacemaker. I climbed the mountains on my shame, walked through the fields on my blame, swam in the tears, cried from all my pain. I've looked deep into the eyes that despise, and shut down my ears from years of lies. I ain't finished, I ain't full. I'm not fixed, cause fixed is dull. Shit, take the hit, be the fight of your life, dull the knife, but don't blunt that tongue, sharpen the mind towards some kind. Unfold from the mold, be bold, take a step, and the next. Live a life with no regrets. I climbed the mountains to tame my flames. I swam in the field to shake. I climbed the mountains to tame my flames. I walked through the fields to save the game. I swam in the cheers, cried for my name. I rose above those fears from all the years and cut the ties from the handle that's above me. Thank you.